Hey everyone, it is tea time with the diva. Grab your tea, grab your coffee, because we're gonna get into it. This tea time is dedicated to Britney Spears' baby daddy, her ex, Kevin Federline, because he is no longer getting child support from Britney. He needs something to do for money. What is he going to do? He's going to write a tell-all book. And he talks about, he promises to put everything in there. Well, guess what, Kevin? I like to support and buy books, even if I never get a chance to read them. But guess what book I will never buy? Your tell-all. To me, everybody's responsible for what they do to themselves. But I think that people sometimes have breaking points as a result of things that they're going through. For instance, I feel Whitney Houston kind of like, her brain broke a little bit. Broke because of everything she went through with her ex-husband, Kevin. I think, him cheating throughout the entire relationship. And listen, we have a responsibility in our own situation because she stayed. But I still think because her husband cheated, had another baby on her, it just broke her. It just broke her brain. And yes, she dipped and dabbed in the substances and the alcohol, whatever the case may be. So it's not 100% on him. And listen, people, you have to wake up and choose yourself every day. And then you may perhaps not find yourself in said situations like that. But I do think that stuff that people go through, it breaks them. So now let's come up to this story with Britney Spears. I think everything she went through with Kevin Federline, it broke her. And I think that no, he shouldn't have left the kids with her in her condition, but I think he still could have encouraged a relationship with her and the kids in spite of her condition. Not saying leave them there, but every now and then you could have take them to see their mother instead of holding them away, wanting them to hate their mother just so you can get 100% child support because you were taking care of them 100% of the time. Let me share a screen so we can get more into this story. So Kevin Federline, I'll tell you everything in my new tell-all. Trash it before you even put it out there. Britney Spears as Kevin Federline is dropping a tell-all, which he promises he will be extremely intimate and transparent, and fans are not happy. The tell-all titled "You Thought You Knew" promises the details of his entire life, from his working class upbringing to his time as a professional dancer, and will include the years during his marriage to the Princess of Pop and the accompanying media circus, according to a press release. Save it, Kevin. Or if you're going to write it, go ahead and write it. But leave your time period with Britney out, because really you're banking on, when you tell that time period, that will be the reason why everybody will go out and buy the book. Kevin says in the release, I achieved my biggest dreams, dealt with crushing heartbreak, and endured constant ridicule, all while becoming a father my children needed as they experienced nonstop emotional turbulence. If you ever had questions, you'll find answers here. Don't tell it. Don't tell it. Because I think your kids personally are still going through it because they got to see their mother on the Instagram every day or every other day, pretty much crashing out. So focus on your family still to the bitter end. Don't write this book. We don't need it. At least that's what I'm saying. Y'all let me know your thoughts. As you know, the former pro dancer was married to Britney from 2004 to 2007, 3 years of her life. And they caused a lifetime of pain. And they shared 2 sons, Sean Preston and Jaden James. The toxic hitmaker lost custody of her boys in 2007 at the strain of concerning events, and really saw them during her controversial conservatorship that lasted from 2008 to 2021. I'm going to be honest with you. All conservatorships are not bad. I think in Britney Spears' case, even though many people hate her father, maybe hate the way that he did it, but I think in Britney Spears' case, it was better for her than not. And maybe the judge needed to loosen up on it, but not totally loosen the reins, so to speak. And I can't even say that somebody would have been better than her father. Listen, y'all can chat with me, let me know your thoughts. Only because when I see A Perfect Stranger over Wendy Williams, you see how that is going. I don't quite know the answer to this, but I will say this. I think Britney Spears was probably a little bit better off under the conservatorship than now. Seeing her, dance on Instagram, barely any clothes on, the toxic relationship she's been in after this conservatorship. Don't quite know the answer 100%, but I don't know if the conservatorship, the way it was set up, was completely good for her, and the way she is just totally free now is completely good for her, because I think it's bad for her. She began reconnecting with her sons the last few years and most recently praised Jaden for his rapping skills in March of this year. Kevin moved on from Britney with Victoria Prince, to whom he's been married since 2008. They have 2 children and currently live in Hawaii, where Victoria works as a volleyball coach at the University of Hawaii. He also shares a daughter, Corey, and son, Caleb, with his ex, Shar Jackson. I forgot all about his kids with Shar, which, he did dirty when he got with Britney, I believe, right? I believe she was pregnant when he actually got with Britney. Matter of fact, we don't hear about his kids with him. Yeah, Kevin, I don't want to hear your book. I don't want to read your book. They got together before his turbulent relationship with Britney. Britney Loyal's fans are livid. K-Fed is publishing the tell-all, with many accusing him of trying to cash in on her name, and one even labeled him as a professional freeloader. Britney has yet to publicly react to the news, though she did encourage her fans to keep their heads held high and follow their hearts on an Instagram post Wednesday night. Remember, the news of Kevin's book comes almost exactly 2 years after Britney released The Woman in Me memoir. You thought you knew is an audio first release, debuting on Wakata Baby Productions' new platform, Listen. However, physical copies will also be available. It'll be out on October 21st, I guess, of this year. Yeah, again, like I said, I'll pretty much take a pass on it. I'm not here for it. And whoever labeled him a professional freeloader, they got the words 100% right. I think he moved to Hawaii because the child support rules are different there.
Britney Spears is spending more time with her son. We know for many years that they were estranged, and her son, Jaden, apparently at her house, playing the piano, and she is a very proud mama. Take a look.
That's sick. Well, that was really good. Ah! My son just played. Oh my God! I felt it in my bones and my heart and my lungs and my ass and my throat and I'm scared. Hello. Whoa.
Look, it's really sweet. And there are people who are cynics who are saying this relationship kind of blossomed after Kevin lost all child support when he turned 18. And I think that's a cynical view. He's trying to reestablish a relationship with his mom. And it doesn't seem like the other kid, Sean Preston, is following suit. He's in Hawaii, as far as we know, still.
Jaden also moved back to LA after his 18th birthday last year in September. So I think we're going to be starting to see him really working on repairing this relationship with Britney now that he's back in LA after moving back from Hawaii.
And launching a music career, which is his goal, which is one of the reasons why there are people who are cynical about this whole thing. But look, I just personally, it's just nice that she's got somebody in her life right now, because after Sam moved out and she's got this on again, off again boyfriend / landscaper, and she's kind of alone.
And somebody you can trust, right? I mean, her relationship with her family itself has been so frayed. It's nice to have somebody you can trust that hopefully will be there for you.
Yeah. And if they're bonding over music, a shared passion they have together, I don't see why that's a bad thing.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. It's just, she's so isolated that, the dancing videos and everything else that you see, which are entertaining, it's the way she connects with people that she connects with them on Instagram, but she doesn't have real friends. She doesn't have relatives who come over. She's kind of estranged from them. So it's just, I don't know, there's a sadness
and
there.
even the way she reacted is not the way sort of a normal human being would react. I feel it in my ass, and other comments like that was a little odd.
Right, but at least he's around, which, you know, is a good thing.
I wish her well.
Hey guys, my name is Joy Daly, calling from New York, and I am so elated to see Britney Spears bonded with her son. The apple don't fall far from the tree. He has his mother's talent. He's working on music. I wouldn't be surprised if these two were to collab on some actual music and put it out, which would be amazing. And I'm also hoping that he calms her down from doing all those bikini dance videos. Maybe if he's around more, she's gonna do more social mom stuff and less like crazy Britney stuff.
Yeah. Do you just kind of sit there on the sofa and kind of zone at the fireplace?
Yes, I love it's very tranquil and it puts me in a very relaxed state of mind.
Yeah.
I do that all the time.
I like it. I
Well-
like it a lot.
well
But it's
done.
not a real fireplace, right?
Of course not. Does anyone do real fire anymore, guys? Come on, everything's electric.
No, we did a story yesterday, and I wondered the same. Oh, Brittany.
I was
Go
gonna
back
say,
to-
I was gonna say
That's a real
no, I was gonna
fireplace.
say the only person that does it is Britney.
Brittany, that's
and I don't think she's doing those sort of dances by her fake
Right.
fireplace.
right.
Maybe you are, but you don't have to do it for
Right,
us.
you don't have to answer this.
Listen, I forgot all about Sam that quick. He was another one. He was a user. He didn't really care about her. And as soon as he got the opportunity, he married her, then he divorced her, and then he demanded all this money and support in the divorce. Listen, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Will you buy Kevin book? And do you think he's just writing this book because it's a money grab? All the years that he got child support from Britney, he should have invested a little bit, used it, what he needed to use for the kids. But I believe the child support he was getting for his two sons from Britney, he was using to support his entire family. Those are my thoughts. Chat with me. I'll chat back. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.